welcome back to the family channel.
Hello.
I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today, and today we're going to be reacting to best things to do in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yep, do you know what Fort Worth's famous for?
No.
Cattle.
Oh, really?
Yep, and that's about all I know. Although I have seen on the news that you guys are having some major fires in Fort Worth, so I hope you're all keeping
that looks
safe.
pretty scary.
Yeah, you guys are all in our thoughts, and just make sure you keep yourself safe and don't do anything silly
Let's
or
hope
risky.
it's gonna be finished soon. as well, isn't
It's
it?
scary stuff, those fires. I mean, I saw some of the footage and it looks terrifying, to be honest with you.
Yeah, go on our news.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it made Slovakian news even. So yeah, keep safe and don't do anything silly. And remember, if it's your house is at risk, rather leave your house because it's just things at the end of the day. Anyway, if you guys haven't done so already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And Leia will be joining us this weekend at some point. What? Yeah, she's just gone to go see her friends because she's been a whole week away from them. So she's hobbled over there on her crutches over the road to go say hello to them all. But yeah, she is home safe. And yeah, it's good to have her back, isn't it? For all of 10 minutes. Yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's check out the best things to do in Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth has the nickname Cowtown for good reason. It boasts the longest history of cattle raising and ranching of almost any city in America. If you're not into herds of cattle and everything that comes with them, there's still a lot to keep you entertained in Fort Worth. So stick around to find out the best things to do and see in Fort Worth, Texas. Texas Motor Speedway. Did you know the Texas Motor Speedway is the fastest track on the NASCAR circuit? If you're looking to experience some high-speed car,
it's the fastest racetrack. Look at the scar.
This is the place to come. This quad oval design track is almost 1.5 miles long and can accommodate close to 200,000 spectators. Plan your visit around one or more.
We'll do a NASCAR video because it was quite a popular request on my channel as well that I do some more NASCAR videos. It's pretty cool, to be honest with you.
I think I have
4 of the 3 key races of the year: the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, Nationwide Series, and the Camping World Truck Series, and the Indy Racing League IndyCar Series. But if you can't be there for a big event, don't worry. This world-class racetrack holds events almost every day of the year.
Holy smokes.
Fort Worth Botanic Garden.
Oh, weird like that.
The famous Fort Worth Botanic Garden stretches out over 109 acres of carefully curated gardens containing about 2,500 different species of plants. If you can't see all this landscaped paradise, we recommend at least checking out the Rainforest Conservatory, the Japanese Garden, and the Fragrance Garden as highlights. If you're interested in plant preservation, pay a visit to the Begonia Species Bank, a living collection aimed at preserving this pretty species, and the on-site water conservation projects. If you get hungry while you're there, you can dine al fresco amongst the plants.
I thought he was going to say, if you get hungry while you're there, you can catch yourself a fish.
Enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already, and stick around for more of the best of Fort Worth. U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing. If you've ever wanted to see how those dollar bills are made, be sure to schedule a visit to the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing into your Fort Worth vacation. Once there, you can take a self-guided audio tour of the facilities where you'll see actual money getting printed, and it won't cost you a dime. Take the whole family along because the process is equally as interesting for kids as it is for adults. Just be aware you...
I wonder if they give you a little stash when you
or blank one. Maybe you can get there. They must have a souvenir shop or something there where you can buy like a blank note or something.
I don't know if it's only in America, but that paper on there.
Yeah, that's when you go to the bank. It will be in a certain amount.
Yeah, I get it now.
Can't take in any cameras, cell phones, or other recording devices due to security issues. So don't bank on taking any selfies with those printing machines. Kimball Art Museum. A visit to the Kimball Art Museum is set to delight those interested in architecture and art. First of all, this world-class museum is housed in a stunning piece of architecture designed by Japanese-American artist Isamu Noguchi. Secondly, the museum boasts a carefully curated collection of art that showcases the best of art history. Think Rembrandts, Monets, and Picassos. The grounds also feature an additional building, the Piano Pavilion, which has a stunning collection of renowned Asian and European art. Best of all, the permanent collections are all free to visit.
Oh, that's cool.
Fort Worth Stockyards National Historic District.
Where I want to go. Yeah,
between 1866 and 1890, Fort Worth was the center of cattle trading in America, and the Fort Worth Stockyards National...
Look at the size of those horns.
They look like they're quite struggling with those homes.
Yeah, they're like, Jesus.
Yeah, so
But
heavy.
you'd need a wine barn door, isn't it? Like a
Yeah.
wine stage
Oh,
door
yeah.
just to get them through.
Or what if you just get them like...
Or can you imagine
the
if they
sa-
get stuck in a door? If two of them
Yeah.
are walking in.
Or you just need to get the same size of it and cut the like...
Perfectly,
Yeah,
cut the wood.
perfectly.
I tell you what, if you get a tame one, you can hang your washing on there, and then they walk around all dry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
Or
historic
rip it
district
off.
tells this story.
That's
Cowboys,
so cool.
fresh from the
Yeah.
Chisholm Trail, would meet to distribute livestock and discuss the ranching business. This sparked an idea in the mind of Boston businessman Greenleaf W. Simpson. He established the stockyards that still stand today. Of course, since the invention of highways, the close to 100-acre stockyards faded out of use, and instead they became one of Fort Worth's most famous tourist attractions. Head there to learn all about the Wild West and the USA's
I'd love
long
to go
storied
there.
history of cattle farming.
That sounds like
That is
nice
like my
place.
kind of place. I
place
could
to
spend my
visit,
day
isn't it?
there. Quite happily walk around, have a look at everything,
Yeah.
play with the cows. Oh, I love it.
Sundance Square. Looking to get in a little shopping in Fort Worth? You'll want to include a day or two at Sundance Square. This commercial district encompasses 35 city blocks and has everything from high-end clothing boutiques, tech stores, and art galleries to casual eateries and trendy bars. If you need to give your feet a break from all that standing and walking, head to Sundance Square Plaza. This central park has lots of seating, and you can admire the fountains or catch a live music performance. Fort Worth Water Gardens.
Oh,
If
they've
you're
got a
looking for
Botanical
more
and a
fountains,
water
the
garden.
Fort Worth Water Gardens is another top spot to visit. And you don't just admire the waterworks here, you can actually splash around in them. This intriguing
you
public
go.
park was built in
Garrett is like-
1974 and features 3 pools of water and close to 5 acres of tree-adorned parklands. One pool features 38-foot-high terracing, there's an aerating pool with bubbles, and a final meditation pool surrounded by enormous
That's
oaks.
cool.
We recommend visiting at night because the fountains are lit up with colorful lights, creating spectacular effects.
They get some cool photos.
AT&T
Cool
Stadium.
place.
If you're visiting Fort Worth, you're likely a football fan. After all, the city and nearby Dallas are home to America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. And their home is the enormous AT&T Stadium. With a capacity of 80,000, it's the largest domed stadium in the U.S. Of course, seeing a game is a must if you're visiting in season. But even if you're not, we recommend tagging along on a VIP tour of the venue. The monumental
Do
building
they play there?
Yeah.
Or do they show the...
No, that's also there at the
I
game.
thought they only showed the
holds an
TV.
impressive art collection, private suites, a press box, and locker rooms. Tour attendees even get to head out onto the field. Perot Museum of Nature and Science.
Oh, that's my
Do you want the kids to get a bit of education while on vacation? Then pack their backpacks and schedule some time at the Perot Museum of Nature and Science. This 180,000 square foot institution features exhibitions on everything from the unique Texas ecosystem, including the history of the humans who have inhabited the area over the centuries, to an interactive display on the life cycle of birds. It's also a great way to escape the intense Texas heat for a few hours. Log Cabin Village.
Oh, another spot
While
for
the
me.
name of this
Oh,
attraction
Alex,
might make it sound a bit
I
dull,
love
it is far from
Log
it.
Cabin
The Log Cabin Village is actually a living history museum where you can experience American life in the 1800s. There are several authentic buildings to explore: a blacksmith's workshop, a schoolhouse, a grain mill, and a handful of log cabin homes.
That looks
really?
The
cool.
6th floor
Yeah.
museum and Dealey Plaza. Many visitors to Fort Worth will head to the Dealey Plaza in nearby Dallas to pay tribute to the
This is the 3rd museum. So
Lots
far.
of
Yeah.
museums, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like a lot of things to do there.
Yeah, there seems to be loads to do.
U.S.'s 35th President, John F. Kennedy. That's because it's where Lee Harvey Oswald was
yeah.
positioned on the fateful day of the president's assassination. The 6th floor museum stretches across two
John F. Kennedy's assassination. I don't know if that's the building that he was assassinated in. I didn't hear
What
properly.
was that? How
Visitors
the
to
World
Fort
War
Worth will
was?
head to the Dealey Plaza in nearby Dallas to pay tribute to the U.S.'s 35th President, John F. Kennedy. That's because it's where Lee Harvey Oswald was positioned on the
Shot him
fateful
from
day
that
of the
window.
president's assassination. The 6th floor
about-
museum stretches across
Good.
2 floors and features
He
an
was- I
thought he was
exhibition
a bad
dedicated
guy.
to
No, he was the president at the time.
Oh.
Yeah. There's the gun. Like a
JFK's
sniper.
life, career, and death.
Harvey
If you
Oswald.
don't want to visit the museum, you can explore Dealey Plaza for free. Dallas World Aquarium.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
If you're visiting
I
in the
would love to
scorching
go
Texas
there.
summer, trotting around an open-air zoo might not seem so appealing. But if you want to spend some time with cute and fascinating animals, you can visit the Dallas World Aquarium instead. Here you'll find aquatic creatures, from fish and sharks to eels and octopi. You'll also get to interact with rainforest wildlife like brilliantly billed
Don't you
toucans,
like to live in
ferocious
the cold?
crocodiles, and mischievous
That's a good
monkeys.
point, actually.
Sid Richardson Museum.
Another museum.
Sid Richardson
museum?
wasn't
Is
just
that
one of
full
Fort
now?
Worth's most successful businessmen, he was also a passionate
that?
collector
Yeah,
of Western,
like an
just
arrow.
one of Fort
Hunting the
Worth's
bison.
most successful business.
See?
Oh yeah.
Off the horse. Do you know they were nearly hunted to extinction?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they used to just shoot them from the trains and that.
Really?
Yeah, because they were, and they wouldn't even, like, a lot of the time it wasn't even for the meat. I think I heard on Joe Rogan and them they were talking. No, they'd just take the tongues
Just the tongue.
For what?
to eat, and then just leave it. They would just rot because they were so easy. The conspiracy was that they were trying to starve the Native American people out, like so they'd leave them nothing left to hunt. I don't know how true that is. That's what I heard on the Joe Rogan podcast. They were talking about it.
Businessman, he was also a passionate collector of Western art and a philanthropist,
I like
sponsoring
Western
numerous
art. I love the
scholarships and gifts over the years. Today, you can see his vast collection of work by renowned artists like Peter Hurd, Edwin Deming, and Frank Tenney, among others. The building was first constructed in 1982 and renovated in 2006, and it sees over 40,000 visitors a year. Nancy Lee and Perry R. Bass Performance Hall. Looking to spend your evening in style? Take in a show at the Bass Performance Hall. This European opera house-style building hosts performances by institutions like the Fort
That
Worth
looks very
Symphony Orchestra,
European.
the
Yeah.
Fort Worth Opera, and the Texas.
And I love all sorts of music in that, but I couldn't imagine sitting through one of those shows with, I'd just be like, oh my God, give me a break. And everyone's sitting there like, enjoy. It's not my scene at all.
Next thing,
Yeah, you gotta kind of like grow into it really.
I'm not saying I don't like that music. Like I'll quite happily listen to like Andre Bocelli or whatever his name is, because my auntie used to listen to it. Auntie Paula loves him. But like I couldn't sit through one of these shows with the kind of, I don't know. It's just not my scene.
Yeah.
It's not my scene at all. Can you imagine taking Garen and Leia
No.
there?
oh my.
Texas Ballet Theater. There are also regular community-based events catering to kids. So why not book your kids in so you can
There you
hit
go.
the
You can go
shops?
to a kids opera show.
Amon Carter Museum.
Another one.
Fort Worth is full of world-class art museums, and the Amon Carter Museum is no exception. It houses collections of everything from landscape paintings from the 1800s to photography by Alfred Stieglitz, the husband of artist Georgia O'Keeffe. Best of all, there are children-themed exhibitions, so you can introduce your kids to the wonder and creativity of the art world. Now it's time to hear from you. Did we miss any of your favorites in Fort Worth? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you...
Yeah, I'm quite keen if they've missed anything out, because it seems like it's quite a jam-packed.
Yeah,
There's so
there's-
much to do.
5
A lot of
museums.
things to do. A lot of things for kids as well. To
Yeah.
see, like interesting.
It's quite
things,
like
isn't it?
family
Like-
orientated by
Yeah,
the looks of things.
yeah, like
Like
a
that
whole-
Stockyard, I'd like to go spend a day there,
Yes.
because it looks like loads of like restaurants around there. There's loads to see and
Or
do.
the-
Like not just mine, but I mean like our style thing.
Yeah, but even the town centre just looks amazing.
Yeah, that's
doesn't
what I
it?
mean. We
Like-
could just spend the day walking
Yeah.
around, and then for the kids, I think that like water gardens, because
Yeah.
you could splash around.
Yeah.
Our kids are obsessed. They are like water babies.
Yeah, whenever there is
Leia
water,
especially.
they're in the
Yeah,
water.
she,
Leia is like, we went to the lakes and the water was, you didn't go in the last time we were there because it started to get really cold, and Leia was in. She goes in. She
Yeah.
loves the water. So yeah, anything to do with water or outdoors, we there.
yeah.
But even the museums, we enjoyed going to the museum in London and
Yeah,
that.
we did
Yeah.
actually.
So yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon? Stockyard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stockyard.
I'd love to go
Definitely.
there.
But even that botanic garden looks amazing.
True. And the zoo. That
Oh yeah, the
domed
pet
zoo,
zoo.
Like
yeah.
every little bit of it, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
there's so many things that you can do, and especially with kids as well.
That's it.
Like,
Like,
apart from opera,
yeah, Garen and Leia can go watch the opera while me and you go to the Stockyards. Or we'll go splash around in the water, and Leia and Garen can go
Yeah,
watch an opera show. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. It is Friday today, isn't it?
yes.
Hooray.
Garen hasn't got a hockey game tomorrow, but he is they've called him up last minute to play on Sunday for the year above him. So it's quite an early one, isn't it?
Nah.
10.
So we may go live tomorrow night. If we'll have a chat about it and see if Leia wants to, and I'll schedule it all in, and then we can go live and have a chat because I miss doing that. It's been a couple of weeks now. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing weekend, and we will see you in the next video.
Yes.
Bye.